Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today in the arena we are playing MYTHIC's green deck. So there was an arena MCQ, the top 1,000 some Mythic players qualified for it over a 3-month period, so a whole bunch of Mythic players playing in a 2-day event where the top 16 get to go to an in-person giant Mythic awesome tournament with cash prizes and all these things. And MYTHIC is one of the 16 who made it, and they made it with a list that wasn't on the radar, I think, for anybody's testing or the metagame. A mono-green Stompy list featuring Voracious Hydra, Nissa Who Shakes the World, Vinemare, and 4 copies of Vivian Arcbow Ranger, as well as a bunch of Stompy favorites, Elves, Pelt Collector, the new Barkhide Troll, which can gain hexproof if you remove a counter from it. Over here in the sideboard, I've kept the creature side as I'm going to play some best of 1 because that's what I enjoy. If you want to play best of 3, toss in 4 copies of Veil of Summer into the sideboard, and I believe there were also more of some other thing. Oh yeah, Vivian, Champion of the Wilds, the Flash Vivian, the other Vivian, was in the sideboard. So if you want to play best of 3, throw in Veil of Summer, throw in Vivian, Champion of the Wilds, and what the heck, I'll just do that now, since I know that some people out there are going to ask about the deck list when they see it. Why not? We'll do a little on the fly. There we go. There's your sideboard. But yeah, this deck actually ran a heck of a gauntlet to make it to the top 16, and now MYTHIC, congratulations to them. They're going to San Diego to compete in a big tournament with cash prizes. And I just love seeing when somebody believes in a deck that nobody else believes in and they make it work. I haven't heard anybody say that they think mono green is top tier or anything like that, but this deck went smash. So we're going to go play it on the Mythic ladder and show it off and hopefully have the success that MYTHIC did. If I fail miserably, blame the pilot, not the deck. This list is sweet. Let's go. Wow. I can't have a mana creature, huh? Can I swap one of these for an elf, a paradise druid, make this hand good? Guess I got a mulligan. I suppose we'll try out Troll into Lieutenant into, I don't know, Vinemare or Vivian. I think I'll keep the Vivian. I'm really not sure if the Vinemare is going to be good here. Especially on the draw. Like, might be a little bit slow. Okay, Pelt Collector off the top leaves the curve looking intense. And our opponent with an Overgrown Tomb could be a lot of things. And Jund, dinosaurs. Okay, the battle of the big boys. Let's go ahead and use the Lieutenant to grow the Pelt Collector, and then the Troll can grow the Collector again. So yeah, it's going to be Beasties versus Beasties, and I'm really curious to see what happens. Here is a Ripjaw Raptor. If that gets haste, okay, it's going to be an interesting race. The opponent basically left themselves open to take a big hit if I can play something to grow the Pelt Collector, and I can. Let's keep it coming. I mean, those dinos keep coming back at me with haste, but let's at least dial up the pressure and see where we get. What's it gonna be? Another Master. So now the opponent can play a 4-drop dino here, so another Ripjaw. Alright. You can hasty one of them, and the other doesn't need it, so we're getting in here for 8. That's pretty strong. Down to 8. Alright, Vivian. Time to earn your pay. Who wants to be big?
Too far. Tear it down.
Tear it all down. I've heard the lines too many times. I think we go with the Pelt Collector. No, we go with the Troll because then the Pelt Collector grows bigger when the Troll dies, right? No Savage Stomp. No Savage Stomp. No Galta either. Going 5 deep for that Galta. That's scary. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, why did we dig? Why did we commune? What's going on here? what's the matter with you, opponent? Oh, did they miss? Did they forget to haste the Galta? I think they did. I think they forgot to haste the Galta. Alrighty then. If you're gonna forget to haste your Galta, I'm gonna have to go get mine. Roar!
Thrives with wonderful creatures.
Although I need to stop drawing land. We've bricked out the last several draw steps, and we need to get around that. Land can make Thorn Lieutenant big, that's nice, but I'm kinda over it. Rotting Raptor. Opponent is not done vomiting onto the battlefield. They stopped drawing land at 4. We're up to 7. So that's right now is the difference in the game. What else you got? You're gonna have to do a little better. I don't know. At 8, let's see, 4 blockers. Block, 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 take. Oh, actually, I'm really close to dead. Maybe? Am I dead? 1, 2, 3, 4. Not quite. I go to 1, and the opponent's too scared to attack. All right. Well, at least they drew their 5th land and gave me a shot here. Oh, what have we here? So is it worth it to fight? My opponent can gain haste in so many ways that I don't think it's even worth it. I could go for size instead. What do you think? It's a tough call. We're not growing the Pelt Collector either way. I guess I'll fight. And I guess I'll fight you. That way at least the opponent has to tap the Hunt Masters if they're going to give out their haste. No attack skis. We need a Planeswalker. A big old Planeswalker would really start swinging this thing. A Nissa or a Vivian could really have a big impact. And we need our opponent to brick. They forgot to brick. How disappointing. Alright, you want to come at me now? I'm another body up and you're a body down. It's not a good attack here. Okay, Galta's doing it anyway. So, do we trade Galta? We would have a 5/5 Pelt Collector. We could also block with, say, a 5/5, a 4/5, and a 4/4. Lose these two. Have a 5/5 Pelt Collector, still have the Galta. But I think we trade Galtas, to be honest. I think that's where it's at. Take no damage and keep staying wide, because right now a big risk is that our opponent goes wide around us. And those Ripjaws are just card advantage waiting to happen. I do have to trade for them someday. It's another big creature. Could be worse. But I still don't have attacks being at 8. Thrashing Bronto. Okay. Come at me, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can still really clean up your board if you just charge with everybody. I'm just comparing. So what I'm counting there is their top 5 versus my top 5. All right. That's a bad brick. Need the opponent to actually brick a little bit. Come on now. Draw some of these weak mana creatures or more lands. Just do it. Oh, the pressure, the tension. Alright, opponent likes to hold land. I do not. I might need to double pump this someday. I've got a plan. I don't call it a good one. Where's my Planeswalkers? I really need them here. Alright. Let the card advantage engine begin. Let the chain go crazy. Good game. Not really. You forgot to haste your Ripjaw again. Again. You forgot to haste the Galta earlier. This time you forgot to haste the Ripjaw. Very excitable opponent. Alright, top deck. Is it a land? It's an elf. Let's see if the opponent wants to charge me here. This is the kind of person you make play it out because they just keep proving that they can't get there. They can't figure out how their cards work. Alright, Commune. What you got? Herotting Regisaur. Seems good. Seems really good. Okay, are we going to use this Huntmaster? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. Not lethal, not lethal, not lethal. Not lethal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think my opponent can kill me. They might try anyway, but I don't think they can. Okay. I'm getting really tempted to just turn them sideways and hope they forget how to block. Boom. Locking it down with the lands off the top. We've drawn 10. 10 lands in this game. Brick, please. What a human. Yeah, okay. You frickin' champion. Oh my god! Let's give them a nice. They actually figured it out. Oh goodness. On to the next one. Alright. Wow. This hand does a lot. It's not even clear. I guess we'll see what our opponent's playing when we figure out whether or not we just want to spam all the 1/1s. Oh yeah, and they probably aren't going to be playing... They probably don't play Goblin Chain Whirler in this version. So this might be a case where we just want to spam out the Pelt Collectors, then the Champions, and go hella wide and hella strong. Now let's see if they kill the Elf. So Scorch Spitter usually is a signal of the Cavalcade of Calamity deck. Those are some of the assumptions I'm going to make moving on here. Of course, you know what happens when you make assumptions in Mythic. People do absolute ridiculous things, and you get punished. We also will just die to a Chandra Spitfire. It won't even be close. Pelt. Collections. Let's see, I'll have 4 mana next turn. I should play the Troll now. Have something to block this Spitter. Then next turn we can Pelt and Steel Leaf. Coming in again, huh? I mean, I'm blocking. I'm trying to block. That bug where you have to wait for your block. Yeah. Is this to light up a stage? You're going to take a lot of damage if all you're doing is lighting this stage. Okay, we got a shock, so at least the opponent can shock the Troll if they wish. But it still grows the other Pelt Collector. Second light the stage. They really want that 3rd land. That tells me they do have the Chandra Spitfire. We're going to have to race that Spitfire with an epic beatdown. So, shock. It's got to be the Troll, right? I mean, it can be the Pelt Collector if you like. Alright. Now we have the Nissa next turn, so everything is power. We'll have a 3/3 haste on top of all this. We don't have an outlet for the mana yet. In this deck, that's the Hydra and the Thorn Lieutenant. Okay, that's not a Chandra Spitfire. Just another Scorch Spitter. I think we still do this.
We will not fail. The land
Go team! Pressure, pressure, pressure. We kill you now. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No. Too bad.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Can you... That won't do it. All right. I was trying to figure out if the opponent was going to pull it off. And they discarded a war boss. Not going to be good enough, though. I guess you can stack up your triggers if you really want to. Good use of everybody's time. But, you know, have your fun. It is a game. We'll play it out careful like. I don't need to make another Nissa Elemental, though, to finish this one off. Go green. Go green versus red. So we'll try it. We're on the play. That's nice. We have Paradise Druid into Arcbow Ranger if we want it. That's nice. Let's go for it. Something about the name Elephant Puddles really makes me want to giggle. Like, a lot. So I could go for the beats. When we see an Azorius Guildgate, I think about Scape Shift, which I'm not sure that Arcbow Ranger is where we want to be, but I'm sure that Arcbow Ranger pumping up Steel Leaf is really good, and that doesn't happen any sooner with a Paradise Druid. So I'm going to go with the Thorn Lieutenant, which against like an Elvish Rejuvenator or something like that can just keep on going. Okay, Sacred Foundry. Maybe it's good old Gates. I don't know. This feels like an opt. You opted. Maybe it's Super Friends. Super Friends is going to be under a lot of pressure. They don't always play ways to even kill something with 4 toughness. And this is going to have a lot of toughness. Okay, I stand corrected. Just firing up that lava coil, but that's okay. Arcbow's here.
My heart beats in unison with the wild.
This Thorn Lieutenant's gonna be a big boy. And remember, Vivian hands out Trample, so the opponent, if they play like a Saheeli and make a 1-1, they still can't stop this. Although I'm not quite sure what we're up against. Now I'm really confused. Angel of Vitality, okay. What is happening here? I wonder if I want to put counters on my Paradise Druid. One thing I'm sure I'm playing against is Deafening Clarion, right? So against that, I think we just keep growing this. We could fight away the Angel, but I don't really care about the Angel, to be honest.
Stomping time.
I just care about face. And next turn we can pump this to get in for 10, plus 2 for trample, 12. So the opponent has to answer that. Okay, this whole time it was just Sky Angels. What's your target? You are. Yep, make me a 1-1.
Might be a bad idea.
Might be a bad idea. And we're attacking Vivian, wow. Alright.
Well, you're annoying.
True dat, true dat. Alright. Can't kill them. We can throw the counters over here. There is definitely a problem if our opponent has more angels. Bishop of Wings can get you back in the game pretty fast. It's a tough call. Let's go for it. We have flooded again, and I mean hard. This is pretty unreal that we have 4 spells, 8 land, but there's not a lot you can get upset about. I think I'm just going face. No, the bishop means that the life total is going to recover very well. So let's at least get some material off the board with the Teferi Time Raveler. Play another Thorn Lieutenant. Here's another Angel. 4 life. Arcane adaptation, everything's an angel. So this says whenever an angel you control dies, create a 1/1 white spirit. But the spirit's an angel, and this says whenever an angel enters the battlefield, you gain 4 life. So this is going to get endless. I have to kill the bishop, right? But can I? I can -3 to kill it. If the bishop dies, my opponent gets a token, but they don't gain the life. All right, do what we gotta do. Get in there. This will just get blocked, so it's a no-go. It sucks to give up my Planeswalker, my only reoccurring source of value in this situation. So, Elephant Puddles, if that is your real name. Do you have another bishop? No. Another Arcbow Ranger. Will it get countered? Feels like this mana is wide open for something like a Settle the Wreckage, yeah? Yeah. Well, if the opponent counters, maybe they can't settle. Syncopate for 5. This would give me 4 extra, so can't play around a Syncopate there. May as well play this now and hold something back.
Close your eyes, breathe, and listen to the sounds of the wild.
Alright, I'm going to get something out of my Arcbow Ranger by killing this Angel. And we use the Hexproof creature.
You picked the wrong fight.
And now we just get in for the most damage available. Play around that Settle. May or may not be smart. Well, we may never really know. But there's something going on. Our opponent might have all land, in which case we're favored anyway. Or they might have something we should be playing around. And they draw and scoop. I don't know what happened that, like, every game has felt like a flood or a screw for me playing this deck. I don't know how the player made the top 16 is just a god. That's all there is to it. All right, we'll put you away. And we'll try to go Druid into Divine Mirror into Nissa and see what happens. Oh boy, is it the Flash deck? I have almost no game against that deck, I don't think. Opt. Yeah, we'll be slamming cards and making them have it. That's for sure. Every day will be about more creatures. Well, I can double spell here. Would you like to counter this Thorn Lieutenant? I always fear the second one, but this is the one I really want to resolve. Cutthroat, huh? I got a lot of creatures. Gonna read up on Thorn Lieutenant. You target it, I get a token. Haha. Oh, now we can make you big. Yeah. Sure. What you gonna do with that? Target my lieutenant? Give me a 1/1? Yep. You gonna block? I guess I lose the ability, so you can trade here if you want to. Nope, you don't want to trade. And you tapped out, so what do we do? I think we do it like this. Here's Nissa. Here's 3-3. Here's Vinemare. That's a lot of stuff. We ascended. We have the city's blessing if we needed it. Yeah, when you miss a land drop and your opponent ramps into Nissa, it's not going to be much of a game. Oh yeah? Gotta get that value. I mean, I could just block. I could also... Let's just take it. Nissa's loyalty doesn't matter that much if we're beating the crap out of the opponent. So this Hydra will probably get countered. I don't think we even want to play it unless we can get our opponent to tap their mana. So instead, well, let's just buff up this Thorn Lieutenant. Move to combat. And strike with a ferociousness never before seen. Okay. What you gonna do? Tap down my lieutenant because he's too strong? More tokens. Everybody get in there. The whole team. The whole squad. Let's send a message. Message is, you gonna die. Alright, you're scared of them Paradise Druids. Maybe. Maybe not. We're turning over to chumping. Interesting. Opponent's fighting the good fight. I'll give him props for that. I would be out of there stuck on 2 mana against a Nissa this quick. I would be long gone by now. And maybe this will do it. Let's double up. We could fight that. But who needs to fight it when you can just block it and shut it down? That's what I thought. While these games are going fast and I normally play a lot more, I feel like I haven't quite seen the deck in full action or against the typical meta, but I do have to record 2 to 3 a day so I can take that vacay. So I'm gonna have to leave this one here, but if you want to go try this deck, feel free to post the results in the comments. I love hearing about it. And in my Discord, there's a link to my Discord in the description. It's free to join. Anybody can come in there and tell me about how they're doing with the deck. Thank you to our sponsor, CoolStuffInc.com. If you go there, please use the promo code CGB5 for 5% off your order. Give them a chance to earn your business. And thank you very much to them for sponsoring the channel. And thank you to you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.